they definitely showed at the end of that first matchup why they were a 5-win team. We want to expose that again.
Home team starting lineup brought to you by Lady to See. It's Thibodeau, Kale, Bruce, Bordelon, and Robichaud. And the jump ball was a jump ball malfunction, as it is. Hawthorne versus Thibodeau, and Robichaud controls the tip. To Kale at the free throw line. Isaac loses it to Vandebilt.
Got it.
Carriers coming the other way. Calhoun. Tarpons look to be man-to-man early. Coach Colley talked about wants to stop the dribble penetration. Ponzone. He was good the first go-around. Attacks the right side, gets it to Hawthorne. Hawthorne looks to penetrate, gets to Parfait. Parfait attacks through the lane, shoots it up. Nope, drops it to Hawthorne, who lays it up and in. This is a team that is feeling good. They beat Morgan City on Tuesday night. Bruce inside to Thibodeau, backs down, lays it up and in. So good offensive possession there, and we've split a pair of buckets here.
Yep. Good to see Thibodeau get going early like that.
We got to keep him on the floor. He's been in foul trouble every single district game. Parfait. Long pass to Ponzone.
Now the Tarps are in a 2-1-2 defense here. Straight zone.
To Calhoun. Calhoun gets it to Hawthorne, loses it out of bounds. But it's deflected out of bounds, so it'll stay here.
Bordelon with the good active hands, keeping Vandebilt on their toes.
Just underway. Want to thank Taylor for doing play-by-play in the last game, saving my fragile voice. Parfait.
Always a pleasure.
To Ponzone. Actually to Calhoun. Back to Parfait. There's Ponzone in front of the student. Shoots a three. No. Rebound goes to Sidney Bruce. So Tarpons play zone. Daring him to shoot it from far. They do and miss. Now Bordelon to Robichaud. Robichaud attacks baseline. Gets it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau backs down, spins, gets him up in the air, and is clubbed in the face. Nice play by Kenneth Franklin. So Eric Thibodeau will be shooting too. Good to see him, as you said a minute ago, be aggressive early.
Man, we've gone through a whole first half of district, and now it's the first game of the second half of district. And that's the first time I've seen back-to-back possessions. We get it to Eric Thibodeau. He attempts to score.
Yeah, that's a good point. And he makes the first free throw. So it's 3-2 Tarpons.
We got to keep feeding the big dog.
Second shot coming. It's up. Looks good. And it's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, though, to Vandebilt. Good job by Robichaud getting inside position, but he couldn't corral the rebound. Vandebilt will take over. Big student crowd. Their theme, Sunday Best. They got some awful-looking church clothes in the student section. Parfait attacks, gets it to Franklin. Franklin attacks, and we have an offensive foul. Coach Easdale doesn't like the call. That'll be the second foul on Kenneth Franklin.
Yep.
So they're going to have to dip into their bench, and if I remember right from the first matchup, boy, they're not deep at all. At all. Their bench was really struggling that first matchup.
You are correct.
Thibodeau on the right side, and we have an offensive foul on Sidney Bruce. Coach Ezel is talking to the officials, didn't like the call.
So Franklin's going to come out with his 2 fouls.
So they're going to put Alex Castro into the game. Castro played a good bit in the first matchup. He scored 2 points. Calhoun gets it to Hawthorne, who lays it up and in. He's a problem for us. He had a big matchup the first time making 3-pointers, but he's made 4 in the paint. Now Thibodeau quickly the other way, gets him up in the air, lays it up and in. The big fellas are showing out tonight. They have all 9 points in the game. It's 5-4 South Lafourche.
Yep.
Calhoun to Ponzone on the right side. Ponzone studying the floor. Tarpons in that zone defense. Reverses it to Isaiah Parfait. Parfait directing traffic. Gets it to the corner. Castle nearly traveled, nearly throws it away to Parfait. Attacks. Deflected to Hawthorne on the baseline. Hawthorne long reverse pass to Ponzone. Out of Castle. Parfait with a 3. Way off. Rebound goes to Thibodeau. Daring him to shoot, and so far they're not hitting. Bordelon. Oh, he walked. He got away with it.
Oh, yeah.
Kale back to Bordelon on the right side. Dane to Isaac near midcourt. Isaac gets it to Robichaud on the wing. Ben to Bruce, top of the key. He shoots a 3 ball. He was hot Tuesday. He missed that one. Rebound goes to Castle. Now here come the Terriers. Seth Ponzone. Ponzone across midcourt. Gets a pick. Tarpon got a mid-range shot from Ponson that's up and in. That was over the top of Thibodeau. Good defense there, just better offense.
Yep.
Bordelon on the left side. Attack, gets it to Kale. Isaac penetrates, reverses it back to Bordelon. Bordelon gets it to Robichaud on the left side. Ben out of Bordelon. Bordelon, top of the key to Kale on the right side. Isaac thinks about the shot, now gets it to Robichaud. Tarpon's being patient. Thibodeau's got all 5 points. Kale now for a 3. No. Rebound goes over the back.
Yep, they're going to get Robichaud for that one.
After a hard-fought game on Tuesday at Assumption, Isaac Kale texted Coach Brian Kale, said, I want to get some shots up before school on Wednesday, not after school. He was here at 5-something in the morning shooting jumpers on Wednesday morning. Wow. Good dedication from your senior guard. Calhoun attacks, shoots it up and in. Vandebilt's penetration causes some problems early. It's 8-5. Kale to Robichaud. Attacks baseline. Now tries to feed the post, but it's kicked out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it was just out of bounds.
I think he just lost it, man. It looked like a deflection, but you could see Robichaud's face and his hands right after. He knew he just screwed up and threw it out of bounds. Lost control.
Now it come the other way. Calhoun. Calhoun reversing it to Ponson. Ponson attacks off the dribble. Gets it to Calhoun for a 3. No. Rebound to Thibodeau, and that's an over-the-back foul on Jackson Hawthorne. Not a good decision.
Hawthorne went for it, and as soon as he saw he was about to get whistled, he tried to pull back, and I guess there was just enough contact to still get that whistle.
Tell this story all the time. Caleb Calhoun played varsity for them as a 10th grader. It was not any good. He's a 12th grader now, and he is good. He made a lot of progress. Tarpons with a double screen. Kale picks up his dribble, gets it to Robichaud. Robichaud attacks, gets it to Bruce. Bruce to Thibodeau. Now to Bordelon. 5 minutes in, 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. South Lafourche down 3. Bordelon using a pick. Tax gets it to Kale on the baseline. Isaac gets it to Bruce. Bruce using the screen, and it's a moving screen on Eric Thibodeau. And those are the ones that drive you nuts. Is how many times this season is Eric Thibodeau getting into foul trouble without committing a single defensive foul? It's only his first.
Can't get that second one.
Calhoun using a pick. Gets it to Hawthorne. He can make that shot. He shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to Bruce. And we have a holding foul on South Lafourche. But Isaac Kale is on the box out. It's his first.
Looked like the right call.
Ponson to Calhoun. Oh, he got away with a walk. Ponson's open for 3. No. Rebound goes to Thibodeau. They're missing some open threes.
Yep.
Bordelon.
Got numbers.
All the way through. Drops it to Robichaud, who will draw a foul. Good penetration by Bordelon. Drops it to Robichaud. He'll shoot 2. That's on Isaiah Parfait. That is his first. Team 4th. 4 fouls apiece. Robichaud shoots it up. And good.
Vandebilt getting a sub in. We got Evan Grant.
Yeah, Frank checking into the game.
Oh, that's Frank? Oh, there we go. Yeah. My bad.
Oh, my bad for crummy handwriting. Robichaud makes them both.
Making Frank look like Grant. That's a tough one.
8-7, Vandebilt leads with possession of the basketball. Calhoun. Top of the key. Tarpon's in that zone. Calhoun directing traffic. Gets it to the corner. Ponson in front of the students. Now back to Calhoun. Now to Frank. To the corner. Parfait. Thinks about the shot. Attack. Gets it to Hawthorne for a 3. And it's good. Jackson Hawthorne has 7 points.
The most unbelievable three-point shooter.
Yeah, it looks ugly, but it goes in, doesn't it? Thibodeau.
Yep.
To Robichaud. He shoots a 3.
Does he have an answer? Yes, he does. Nothing but net.
Robichaud's got 5. A little bit of a shootout's broken out, 11-10. Calhoun. Across the timeline. To Ponson. To the corner, Parfait feeding into the big fella. Guy throws it back out. It's thrown away. Bordelon, 2-on-1. Bordelon to Bruce at the rim. He's hacked.
Oh,
He's hit hard by Ponson. Sidney Bruce will shoot 2. I don't think it was a malicious play, but a good hard foul. Ponzone handled his emotions there. He got a really bad technical foul in the first matchup between these teams and almost got a technical foul in the girls' game.
Yeah.
He was not happy with the way that game was being officiated as Bruce makes the first free throw. And Coach Ezel will call a timeout in full. So we'll take it with him. It's 11 apiece. We're late in the first quarter here on KLEB.
When you're sick, you want to be close to home. World-class medicine doesn't require a trip to the city because the best care is close to home at Thibodeau Regional. We're continually adding new services, and our team of physicians has grown to more than 250.
That's a lot of doctors.
More doctors, more services, treating more conditions.
And keeping more families healthy.
World-class medicine, right here, close to home at Thibodeau Regional.
Lafourche Ford has been part of our community for years. They have stayed committed to giving you great deals, competitive parts and pricing, and service after the sale. Through the years, they have supported your kids, your grandkids, your schools, your churches, and even your events. So help them to continue to support you. And remember, before you buy, give Lafourche Ford a try.
South Lafourche will have one more free throw coming. They are in a deadlock, 11 apiece with Vandebilt. Casey just covered Taylor Griffin. Sidney Bruce will be shooting them. I completely forgot to shoot pictures in the first quarter of the game. Now we'll get on that.
Hey, we got 3 more to make up for it. So Bruce was fouled on a layup by Ponzone. That's his first. He made his first free throw?
Yeah, he made the first.
Going for the second.
Now the officials are giving a warning to Ponzone about something because the official went to Coach Ezel, who then went to Coach Ponzone, and so I don't know if he said something. Just when we talked about how well he kept his composure, he gets warned.
He has been yapping all night.
Bruce makes them both. It's 12-11.
David Adams checking into the game for Bruce.
Big minute and change here for the Tarpon. Calhoun gets it to Ponzone.
Now the Tarps switch to the 1-2-2 matchup zone.
That is Frank with the basketball near midcourt. Frank reverses it to Hawthorne. Hawthorne back to Frank.
That's got to be a steal right there.
Now back to Ponzone. 1 minute to go to Calhoun. Thinks about the shot. They feed it inside, deflects it away. Bordelon rushing it down the floor. Bordelon drops it to Robichaud. Gets it to the big fella. Thibodeau lays it up and in. Good strong finish.
Nice play.
Tarpons lead by 3, trying to extend this advantage. Calhoun.
Where has this Eric Thibodeau been all year, man?
Yeah, he's been big.
I love it.
He's been big. To the right side, Ponzone, now Calhoun, reversing it to Frank. Frank looks to attack. Swings it to Parfait. Hawthorne now off the dribble. Now Parfait.
By the way, the Tarps back in a 2-on-2 zone.
Changing defenses almost every possession, aren't they not?
Yep.
21 seconds on the clock. Vandebilt trying to figure out what's going on. Ponzone.
That's a great strategy. It's all about disruption. You're already in their head, making them think.
Gets it to the corner, they go. Now Parfait, top of the key, 10 on the clock. Vandebilt working it around. Parfait attacks off the dribble, loses it. Tarpons have time now. Robichaud cross the timeline at 4, all the way through at the rim. Thibodeau gets him up in the air, and that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score, South Lafourche 14, Vandebilt 11. We're listening to high school varsity basketball on 1600 AM. Adams, Thibodeau, and Robichaud on the floor. Terriers will possess first. Calhoun across the timeline. Gets it to Ponzone. Thinks about the long shot attack. Shoots it up in the lane and got it. Wow. Nice floater. Vanderbilt going to pressure the basketball. I don't know how effective this will be, but they get it to Adams on the left baseline. Drops it to Thibodeau. That was a forced pass. Thibodeau somehow comes away with it. And now it'll be finally controlled by Kale. Long pass to David Adams on the left side. Adams to Robichaud.
Down here.
Yeah. Back to Adams. Now Robichaud.
Trying to feed Thibodeau heavy right here.
Bordelon penetrates, loses it. Trying to get it back. It'll be held up. The arrow will point to South Lafourche. Woeful offensive possession there. Fortunate to get the stoppage with the held ball.
Oh, yeah.
Kale, let's see if they can hit him with a set play. Isaac to Adams. Adams gets it to Bordelon. Bordelon to Adams. Now Bordelon near midcourt. Reversing it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau inside.
Good.
Bordelon lays it up and in. Good finish. Good pass. 3-point game. Bells, if you just run your offense for a little while, good things happen. That's what got away from South Lafourche in the fourth quarter against Assumption. They just started playing street ball.
Yep.
Ponson to Parfait. To Hawthorne. He made one a minute ago. He missed that one. Rebound goes to Robichaud. And a foul on Vandebilt. That'll be the 16th foul.
But I want to break down that last sequence that South Lafourche just had. They kept trying to force feed Thibodeau every time. Vanderbilt's ready for it. They know it's coming. They know we're trying to get Thibodeau involved. So what Thibodeau does, he steps out, comes catch the ball on the left wing. He gives up on the post-up. That opens up the lane, pulls everyone out, and Dane Bordelon, the sneakiest, smallest guy on the floor, goes in. Thibodeau hits him with a beautiful bounce pass for a wide-open layup. Great job.
Kale to Bordelon on the right side. Dane just scored a minute ago to Thibodeau, the left wing area. Eric, David Adams, top of the key. Adams to Bordelon, the baseline. Carpenter running some offense. Robichaud made a three a minute ago. Now gets it to Adams, nearly loses it out of bounds. Reverses it to Bordelon. He shoots the three. No.
Oh, wow.
Way off. Rebound goes to Calhoun.
That was above the white square.
I thought he was going to bank it in. We've seen so many of those. Parfait.
Yeah.
To Frank. 6 minutes to go in the half. Tarpons by 3. Evan Frank. That's a moving screen all day long. It's just a terrible screen by Kenneth Franklin.
Now the coach is arguing it and the fans are arguing it. I get their complaint because it wasn't used. It doesn't look like, just because it doesn't look like a foul doesn't mean it's not. It was still a terrible moving screen, even though the screen wasn't used.
And instead of arguing, get back on defense, because Robichaud just went straight through for the easy layup, and it's a 5-point advantage. Vandebilt, Parfait on the right side. And it's deflected by Adams. He saves it, and a held ball between Adams and Frank, the arrow pointing to Vandebilt. But a good hustle play there by David Adams.
Oh, yes, indeed. Now Kenneth Franklin going to take a seat.
Yeah, he's got 3 after the moving pick. Calhoun. To the right side. That's Ponson. Ponson attacks the left side, and he loses his dribble, and now Kale coming in transition. Kale to Thibodeau. Back to Kale. Shoots it up. No. Rebound goes. A foul on the Tarpons. On who?
No. Ben Robichaud grabbed the net.
Okay.
Shook the goal.
Offensive goaltender. Offensive goaltender. Yeah, I was about to say there wasn't no foul committed there.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt rolls the ball. Frank gets it to Ponson. 5:18 to go. Ponson working on Bordelon. Uses a screen from Parfait. Parfait's the roll man. Nearly walked. Gets it to the corner. Calhoun shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to Bordelon.
Good defense.
Tarpons pushing it down the floor. Adams on the left side. Gets it to Bordelon. Bordelon closely guarded to Kale. Isaac to Thibodeau. Thibodeau can't catch it clean, and it goes out of bounds. Good hustle trying to save it, but he can't corral it.
Harps are going to sub in Sidney Bruce for Dane Bordelon.
Tarpons got to settle down offensively here. When they run their stuff, they get good, clean looks, but when they get in a hurry, they turn it over.
Yep. And now they are switching to a straight man-to-man defense.
Calhoun to the Parfait. To the corner, that's Castle. Shoots a mid-range. He got it. Alex Castle's on the board. It's 18-15. Kale. Left side of the floor. Starting the defense. Isaac gets it to Robichaud. Robichaud to the corner. Sidney Bruce for a 3. Yes.
Nothing but net.
Smooth as butter there from Sidney Bruce. Tarpons had their biggest lead. It's a 6-point advantage. Frank quickly the other way to Parfait. Parfait to Ponson for a 3. He's got 7 points. See, we didn't see that from him the first meeting. He played poorly the first time around. This is what we saw from him last year.
Oh, yeah.
Kale to Thibodeau on the right side. Eric. Got to make a decision. Gets it to Bruce. Into Robichaud. Robichaud backs down and nearly throws it away. But it'll go to Vandebilt. Boy, Adams got to attack the basketball there.
Yeah.
Castle to Calhoun. 3:43 to go in the opening half. Calhoun attacks. Through the lane, now reverses it back out, deflected by David Adams, out of bounds. Good hustle by David. Chris Colley will check into the game for David Adams. Coach Ezel just told Alex Castro that, I know you're sick, I'm giving you a breather. That's why you gave me a breather in the girls' game, for that exact same reason. Parfait to Hawthorne. Hawthorne, long pass to Calhoun. Calhoun attacks, gets into the lane, tries to step back, but instead reverses it to Hawthorne, and we have a foul on the floor.
Going to be on Robichaud.
It's only the 15th foul, but I think Ben's going to have his second. Yep. Coach Colley didn't like the call. Bordelon's going to check back into the game. Somebody's got to leave the floor. There he goes.
Yep. Make sure he didn't pick up that third before half.
Ponzone gets it in bounds to Castle, and we have a foul on the floor on Isaac Colley. That'll be his second.
Man.
Starting to pile up. Only got 6 total, but boy, you got him on some of the wrong people.
Starting to look familiar.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
So with 3:18 to go, the second quarter, Tarp's got a 21-18 lead at home against Vandebilt.
Frank at the line. Sharp, ugly shot, missed it. First free throw attempt of the game for Vandebilt. One more coming. Crowd booing. Makes the second one. 2-point Tarpon lead. 3:15 to go in the half. Colley using a screen from Chris Colley, getting the switch. Parfait defending him. Now Bordelon on the right side. Bordelon looks in, now gets it out to Thibodeau on the left side. Eric to Sidney Bruce. He made one a minute ago. Shot fake. Now dribbles, gets it to Chris Colley. Chris looks in, now out to Thibodeau. He shoots the corner three. No. Rebound goes to Parfait. Be careful, big fella. Now here comes Vandebilt. Ponzone. Ponzone to the corner of Hawthorne. Hawthorne attacks off the dribble, gets in the lane, keeps it up and in. Jackson Hawthorne's a good ball player. He's got 9 points.
Yep.
We're tied, 21 apiece. Colley waving off the screen. Isaac to Bruce. Sidney to Thibodeau. Now Bordelon. Bordelon to Bruce, top of the key. Inside to Thibodeau at the rim. And a foul on the floor. And Eric Thibodeau. Yeah, I was about to say, he just had a slam dunk negated.
That was such a weird, quiet dunk. Kind of caught everybody off guard.
I've been telling everybody all season he's capable of very quietly slamming it home. He's now got a 1-and-1. Shoots it up and good. That's one where momentum-wise, even if he makes the 2 free throws, it would be the same result. But momentum-wise, if that foul doesn't call and he throws it down, boy, this place would have come nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Makes them both. Big first half for the big fella. Tarpons lead by 2, 2:23 to go in the half. Calhoun to Ponzone. He's been hot. He airballs that one, and it goes out of bounds to the Tarpons. Coach Ezel telling his senior guard, hey, man, let's work it around a little bit. Not settle for that first shot.
Yeah, he's right.
Colley, 2:13 to go. Waiting on the pick. Gets to Bruce on the right side. Bruce feeds it inside to Thibodeau. Thibodeau backs down, gets out to Bruce. Bruce gets it back inside to Thibodeau. Good move, and he slams it home.
Slammed it again.
Good one-handed slam.
How about the student section?
Really, he's doing that easily.
That was way too easy.
That was just 1-foot jump and slam it home. It's 25-21. Frank to Calhoun to Parfait. In fact, it's being done so easily that folks didn't even realize he's doing it. It's kind of a subdued reaction.
Yeah. But did he just dunk it?
Hawthorne misses the mid-range rebound to Chris Colley. Tarpons with the ball up 4. Isaac across the timeline. Get it to Bruce. Get it inside. Oh, Bruce will shoot the long 3. No. Rebound goes to the Terriers.
Casey, when's the last time a South Lafourche boys basketball player dunked the ball at home?
With one hand?
Period.
Yeah, period, yeah. Eric has done it a couple times in his career, but never at home. On zone. Trayvon Evans, maybe?
Not at home.
Not at home. Right.
Gavin Moore in 2012, I believe.
Parfait with a 3, no rebound to Thibodeau. And Thibodeau loses it, and it's laid up and in by Ponzone.
Trayvon had won his senior year on the road. I think it was Gavin Moore in 2012 was the last time.
That would be a whale of a trivia question. Gavin Moore, I hope you're listening, brother. Yeah. Thibodeau on the right side. To Bordelon. To Chris Colley on the left side. Chris feeds it to Bordelon at the rim, but it's poked away. The Terriers coming in transition. Parfait. 25 seconds on the clock. Hands it to Ponzone, who's had a monster first half. Ponzone using a pick. Doing a lot of dribbling. Tacks through the lane, gets to Parfait. Parfait with a shot fake into the lane. Now out to Ponzone, 11 seconds. Ponzone working on Bruce. Into his body. Boy, he's being mugged. Yeah, it'll be a 1-and-1 for Seth Ponzone with 7.1 on the clock. Taylor, young man number 2 in black is becoming a little bit of a problem here.
Yeah, he's having a hell of a game.
He's playing well. He's got a 1-and-1 here.
And he's keeping his cool, and he's playing with confidence. Playing with a smile. That's dangerous.
He makes that one. It's a 1-point game. Second shot coming. It's up. Got them both. Tarpons have 7 seconds to try to find an answer. Colley, they're not bringing any pressure, so you get it across half court. Isaac attacks the right side, shoots a mid-range at the buzzer. No. Rebound tipped up and no good, and that would be the end of the first half. We've had 50 points scored in the first half. Each team has 25. We're going to halftime, a 3-minute break. Halftime stats after this on KLEB. Let's play on. Isaac Colley.
Thank God.
Gets it to Bordelon in front of the students. He hands it back to Isaac. Tarpons working around Bordelon. Bordelon shoots a mid-range. No. Rebound goes to Vandebilt because it's a foul, and Thibodeau cleared out after the miss.
Could be Thibodeau's second, I believe. Yep.
Terriers hanging on here. Tie ball game. Calhoun. He didn't do much damage, but this guy with the ball now, Ponzone, was a menace in the first half. Yep. Calhoun.
Tarp sticking with a 2-on-2 zone defense.
To Ponzone on the left side. To Parfait. Parfait to Calhoun. Calhoun to Ponzone, top of the key. Reversing into Parfait. Now to Calhoun, reversing around the Ponzone. Now Parfait. Terry's working it around. Ponzone attacks, throws it away. Hawthorne corrals it. Now they get to Ponzone in the corner, wide open for 3, missed it. Rebound goes over the back.
Over the back
on Hawthorne. I think he was in a little foul trouble. That's his third, yeah.
Yep, and he knew as soon as he did it.
Another situation where I think all 3 of his fouls, none of them were defensive fouls. He's got 2 over the back. They're, just cheap fouls. Colley. Doing a lot of dribbling in midcourt. No one really moving.
No one really pressuring Colley either.
Thibodeau on the left side to Bordelon. Now to Isaac on the right side. Now Robichaud coming off of a screen. In and out. Rebound to Thibodeau. Lays it up and in.
Easy money.
Thought for a second he was going to go up and try to slam it again.
Yeah.
Tarpons lead by 2. Thanks in large part to the work of Eric Thibodeau. He's been monstrous tonight. To the middle. Calhoun shoots a mid-range. He got it. 27 apiece. Isaac. Cross midcourt. To Bordelon. And Robichaud. Now Adams on the left side. Colley on the baseline. To Thibodeau on the wing. Tarpons working it around. Robichaud has it to Isaac. Now Thibodeau. Eric looking for a cutter in the paint instead. Reverses to Robichaud, top of the key. Now Bordelon. Dane. It's to Isaac. 5:50 to go in the third. Still tied. We were tied at halftime.
Vandebilt had a straight man-to-man, but really not pressuring, just sitting back, letting the Tarps run whatever they want to do, and the Tarps could just work it around for minutes if they want to.
Thibodeau to Adams, which leads the question is, if you're an underdog and you're forcing your opponent to run long possessions like this, you're shortening the game. That plays into your advantage. Robichaud to Bordelon, a mid-range shot. He got it. Dane has 4, and the Tarpons are back out in front. Got to get a stop. Every time we score, they score.
So we get a stop here, and they keep up with that lazy defense. I mean,
yeah, then you can start working the clock.
Working around.
Carriers. Get it to Parfait. Now Franklin. Franklin to Ponzone. 4:55 to go. Feels like a completely different style ball game than the first game. Well, this game's actually breezing by.
Oh, yeah.
Calhoun to the middle, Ponzone to Franklin on the baseline. Dribbles it off his foot, out of bounds. Unforced turnover. Coach Ezel thought the Tarpons kicked that out. Are you kidding me? Dead red. Vandebilt kick there. Good try.
That's what I saw.
Kale. To Thibodeau on the left side, Eric. Boy, attack. Big fella. He's got 3 fouls. Kale, the right side. Now Thibodeau top of the key to Adams.
Vanderbilt defense not interested in any pressure here.
There they get it inside to Thibodeau, and he's fouled. On who? Either one's going to be their 4th foul. Either one.
Looks like Hawthorne.
That's his 4th. Franklin has 3. Hawthorne had 3. So someone had to get their 4th there. It is the big fella that gets it. I like that trade.
Me too.
His coach agrees with the call. Said, hey, man, you're using too much of your hands. Tarpons get it inbounds to Bordelon. Now Adams, top of the key. Adams to Isaac. Isaac in the corner for 3. Kale makes the 3 ball. And the Tarpons lead by 5.
Oh, man, we had somebody. Isaac made a Kale Cablevision 3-point power shot.
I was waiting.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Ponzone to Parfait. Parfait to Calhoun. Calhoun. Vanderbilt just standing still. You guys are losing by 5 here. I know get the need to be patient, but got to make a move. Franklin through the defense. That's going to be a block. Oh, they call an offensive foul. Look, we are dead red, as South Lafourche blue as we could be. That's a block 100 times out of 100. Or maybe not 100 out of 100, but it just was a charge. So maybe 100 out of 101. There's the 4th foul in Franklin. Huge whistle.
Oh, it's been a strange night in the tank tonight.
Kale to Bordelon. Bordelon to Isaac, top of the key. Isaac to Robichaud. Robichaud gets it to Thibodeau. Now to Adams. Got to attack Franklin. He's got 4 fouls. Bordelon's wide open for 3.
Give it to him.
Good soft touch. He got it. Bordelon could shoot it. His first 3 was way off, but he settled into that one, stepped into it. It's an 8-point advantage. Vanderbilt calls a timeout. Now, the question I have for you, Taylor Griffin, we had a 7-point lead in the first half. They immediately answered and tied back the game with a 7-0 run. Can we now stretch this thing out and kind of step on the roach here and try to put them away?
Big difference. Hawthorne's not in the game.
Yeah.
The thing, you got Hawthorne and Franklin. Before Hawthorne picked up his 4th one, both of those guys had 3 fouls. Hawthorne never stopped playing hard, and he helped get his team in the game. Franklin played very quietly and very soft with his 3 fouls because he picked up his first 2 in the first 2 minutes of the game, and then he was yanked. And he was timid. He never recovered from it. He let it get to his head, and that's the difference. That's why it was okay to leave Franklin in the game. That's why we wanted that trade-off. That's why we were glad Hawthorne got his 4th, because who cares if Franklin gets his 4th? He's not doing anything.
Yeah.
But now Hawthorne's out of the game. I don't think they're going to answer like they did to that first run in the first half.
Well, we'll see. Calhoun gets it to Parfait on the right side. Parfait studying the floor. Tarpons changed their defenses again, it looks like. Ponzone, boy, he's been quiet. He's the one that worries me now on the floor. Gets it to number 21, Frank. Frank picks up his dribble to Calhoun. Calhoun, deflected by the official, gets it to Frank. Now throws it up in the air to Ponzone on the left side. Seth Ponzone, top of the key to Parfait. Parfait, long reverse pass to Ponzone. Tries to get it inside and it's poked away, but it'll stay here. 2:26 to go. Tarpons by 8. Vandebilt in possession of the ball under their basket. Ponzone to Calhoun. Calhoun attacks, gets him up in the air, shoots it up. No rebound, goes to Robichaud. Good strong rebound by Ben. Bordelon coming the other way. Now you could be patient. Now you can start to bleed that thing down. Adams on the left side. Yep.
And Vandebilt's defense still no pressure.
Robichaud to Kale. Thibodeau on the left side. 2 minutes to go in the third. Thibodeau to Adams. Now Bordelon. Bordelon looks inside. Trying to get it inside. Now gets to the Robichaud top of the key. Tarpon's being patient as you should, given the situation.
Yep.
Kale to Robichaud on the left side. Ben to Isaac. Now Thibodeau. Eric looks in. Now pass it back out to Adams, who attacks, loses it. But Adams will get it back. Bordelon is fouled. Help a walk. So the Terriers are going to get the ball. And we've got a fan that is being unruly. He's leaving the gym on his own fruition because he was about to be asked to leave. Calhoun to Ponson. They're like some good Christian folks here tonight, huh? Calhoun to Frank on the left side. Getting a pick.
The guy in the pre-shirt and jorts across the way is much more well-behaved than the ones behind us.
Poked away. 1:09 to go. We'll change the subject before we get in trouble. Tarpon's lead by 8. Calhoun throws it up to Ponson. Thinks about the long shot. Now gets into the corner. Parfait tags baseline. Shoots a floor block by Eric Thibodeau.
Out of Thibodeau's house.
Bordelon is the... Oh, good call. That's a good call. It's off the South Lafourche. Ponson forced the deflection. A minute to go in the third. A third quarter that has been all South Lafourche. Tarpons have extended a tie game into an 8-point lead in this quarter. Now you got to finish it.
Yeah, need another big stop right here.
Calhoun to Frank to the corner. Ponson. Vandebilt was just too content to just pass it around the perimeter. Ponson finally will pull one for 3. No. Rebound goes to the big fella, Thibodeau. 0 for 1 here, boys. Got 40 seconds. Isaac. Across the timeline. Kale to Adams to Thibodeau. Thibodeau shoots the 3. Oh, my goodness.
And why not?
That's one of those where in the situation you better make it if you shoot it, but he drilled it. He's drilled everything tonight. The Tarpons lead by 11. Calhoun, they're going to try to hold for 1. 15 on the clock. Calhoun to the left side, 13 on the clock. Waiting on a pick at 10. It's the screener, which is Parfait. Tags baseline, gets up in the air to Calhoun. Calhoun penetrates, shoots the mid-range, in and out. Rebound to Thibodeau. Sure, big fella. And that'll be the end of the third quarter with our score, South Lafourche 38, Vandebilt 27. We'll be back in 1 minute. The Tarpons trying to ice this one away.
Easy, in real life. But, man, 6-minute mark, if nothing happens, you got to throw them in, and whatever happens, happens. They got to play aggressive. They got to try to get us back in the game.
Parfait to Frank, just underway in the fourth. Frank penetrates, gets to Ponson. He was quiet in the third. They're going to need him to be big like he was in the first half. There's Calhoun on the baseline. Calhoun looks inside. Picks up his dribble, gets to Frank. Frank penetrates through the defense, gets to Ponson. Now back to Frank. Frank doing a lot of dribbling, gets to Calhoun. Now Parfait on the right side. Inside to Calhoun, and he'll draw a foul.
And you mentioned how Ponson had such a quiet third, and I think the secret is he can't get anything going without Hawthorne in the game. Like, Hawthorne's fire that he brings to the floor draws a lot of attention that allows Ponson to get creative and, only have one guy worry about him, and he gets more opportunities because all the attention Hawthorne draws. So with him out of the game, Ponson's going to continue to be quiet, I think.
Yep. He missed the first one. Did Calhoun. Now, rebound opportunity for the Tarps. He missed them both. 2 big misses, boy. You need points. Can't be squandering them at the line. Kale. Only had 5 fouls in this second half. Boy, that's just a good 30 seconds of basketball in the first game. Bordelon. Top of the key. To Kale on the right side. Isaac to Adams on the baseline. Adams to Thibodeau. Now Isaac. Tarpons working around the perimeter. Adams to Thibodeau. He made one from there a minute ago. Feeds it inside to Kale. Backs down, shoots the mid-range. No. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay here. Good job by David Adams. Pressuring that rebound just enough to save the possession.
Yep.
Kale to Adams. Robichaux's wide open for three. Missed it. Rebound tipped out by Parfait into Robichaux's hands. Now he shoots the mid-range and got it.
Nice job.
Robichaux's had a nice night. He's got 9 points, and the Tarpons lead by 13. Calhoun to Ponzone. To Parfait. To Ponzone. Thinks about the shot. To Calhoun. To Frank. Boy, they're just being so patient offensively with the big deficit. Ponzone to Calhoun in the corner for a three. He got it.
Where's he been all night?
Yep. 10-point game. Coach Ezel urging his team to get a stop. Kale. Across the timeline to Thibodeau. Eric to Robichaux. Robichaux to Kale.
Now we've got some pressure man-to-man defense.
Yeah, they're picking it up now. Adams to Thibodeau. Thibodeau in close to guard. It gets to Isaac. 5:50 to go. Kale tacks off the dribble to Adams on the right side to Bordelon. Bordelon dribbles near midcourt. Tarpons working some clock. Already a lengthy possession. Kale to Adams. Adams reverses it out to Thibodeau. To Kale. Tarpons are going to get Vandebilt's going to get Franklin back into the game. Next dead ball. Thibodeau to Robichaux. Robichaux attacks, gets to Bordelon for a three.
Give it to him.
Flash.
Nothing but net.
As ugly of a miss as his first three of the game was, he's been nothing but butter since then. It's a 13-point advantage.
Glad he recovered.
Calhoun. Well, he's a shooter. That's his shot. It's taken away. Tarpons in transition, big numbers. Bordelon lays it up, and that's an intentional foul on Ponzone. Coach Colley is fuming as he just blatantly undercut Bordelon there. That was a dirty play. 2 shots in the ball for South Lafourche, and a technical foul on Ponzone to boot. So the Tarpons will be shooting a ton of free throws now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's what I want to say. The goal of coaching high school athletics is to teach discipline to these young men. And from listening to the people behind us urging on this behavior, it's easy to see why this team only has 5 wins, and it's easy to see why these young men make fools of themselves with their behavior on the floor every time we see them play.
You are correct.
It's a shame. And we literally had a fan behind us cheering because the young man got a technical foul. Bordelon makes the free throw. It's good. So it'll be 4 shots and possession. Bordelon's second one is up and Chardon out.
Isaac Collins is going to get the next 2.
Yeah, Bordelon was shooting the intentional fouls. Isaac will shoot the technical fouls. Shoots it up and Strong and out. Well, he really had a chance to drive the dagger in right here. Couldn't convert.
Got to get this one.
It was the 4th foul in Ponzone. It's up. And he made that one. So you get 4 shots, you make 2 of them. It's a 14-point lead, and you get the basketball. Now let's see if the Tarpons could kind of grind a little more sand out of the hourglass here.
And you got 2 players on the floor for Vanderbilt with 4 fouls each. About to have 3.
Tarpons trying to get it in. Throw it long to Thibodeau on the block. Backs down. Lays it to Robichaux. Lays it up. No. Rebound goes to Parfait. Parfait in trouble. Bounces it off of Robichaux, who dies on the floor. That's out of bounds to the Tarpons. What a hustle play by Dave Robichaux. What a hustle play. (45-30) our score. Colley giving some instruction to his team. Throws it long to Robichaux. Got a Colley in the corner for a 3 ball. In and out. Rebound to Thibodeau. Go up, big fella. He lays it up. No. Gets his own rebound. Lays it up and in. It was the old Moses Malone. Let's spike my rebounding stats a little bit. Tarpons lead by 17. Calhoun. To Parfait. Gets it to Franklin. Franklin to Hawthorne. Shoots the mid-range. He missed it. Rebound goes to Thibodeau.
Got numbers.
Robichaux, and we have a travel. Isaac Colley looking frustrated, saying, man, slow it down. He's got the right idea. You're up 17 with 4:29 to go. Frank gets it to Ponzone. Calhoun. Now Franklin. There's Hawthorne with a mid-range. He got it. Isaac Colley walking it back the other way. The Tarpons are up by 15. 4:15 to go. Isaac across midcourt to Adams. Now Bordelon. Bordelon to Robichaud. To Adams, top of the key. Now Thibodeau. Eric to Robichaud, top of the key. He shoots it up. Splash. Give it to him. Just too much space. He's too good of a shooter. You give him that much space, he's going to beat you all day long. Tarpons lead by 18. Calhoun gets him up in the air, shoots the mid-range. Short. Rebound goes to Thibodeau. Big fella's got to be close to double-double tonight. He's eating up the glass. Colley.
I think so.
All the way through. Lays it up. No. Oh. Rebound tipped by Robichaud. Now Thibodeau's got it. Lays it up and in. And, Taylor, this is why we need this young man out of foul trouble. Because when he plays the full 32 minutes, they can't stop him.
You're right. You're absolutely right. He's having a fantastic game tonight.
Tarpons lead by 20. Frank. Reverse pass to Calhoun. To the middle. Franklin shoots it up. No. Tipped around. No. Rebound goes to Thibodeau again. Pushes it down the floor. Colley to Bordelon at the rim. Lays it up. Basket in the foul.
Baby.
And that is the straw that has broken the camel's back. This one's over, baby. We talked about giving them an excuse to quit. We're right at that point right now. It's a 22-point lead. Vandebilt doesn't look like they want to be here anymore.
Nope.
Bordelon's had a huge night.
Grown man move by Bordelon. Very impressive.
He made the free throw. They do the math here. He's got 13 for Dane Bordelon.
Very nice.
Tarpons lead by 23. 3 minutes to go. Hawthorne. Tack shoots the mid-range. He got it. Boy, that's their most lethal weapon there. Just have Hawthorne shoot over the top of the outstretched defense and splash it home.
Hey, he's very good.
I want to say he's still not a senior. I think he's still an underclassman. Bordelon to Adams. Adams to Bordelon. It's like Isaac and Eric went knee to knee. Colley was kind of ginger, but he's got the ball. Looks okay now. Bordelon, 2:30 to go. Said this was a must-win for South Lafourche. They're going to answer the bell. Adams on the right side. He traveled, and the Tarpons are going to get a fan favorite into the game. A wonderful young man. Michael Guidry, he's one of the seniors, doesn't play very much, but glad he's going to get a little bit of burn here. The crowd giving him a standing ovation. Good to see Michael get out there.
Yes, indeed.
Michael, of course, missed a little time with a knee injury earlier in the season. Hawthorne from three. He's fouled. We're just into the game. That's not what you want to do, foul a three-point shooter. But, heck, whatever.
A little too quick and too aggressive on the block out.
Free throw is up and no good by Hawthorne. Tarpons lead by 21 with 2:13 to go. Second shot from Hawthorne is up and good. We'll do the math on him. That's 7, 9, 11, so 13, 14 points for him.
Nearly half of the total.
Third shot is no good. Rebound goes to Isaac Colley. Vandebilt, of course, being in Division II, there are hardly any teams. They're going to the playoffs no matter what their record is. So they're going to keep playing hard all the way through. Bordelon gets it to Colley. Nope. Going to dribble. Top of the key. Passes it inside to the big fella. Backs down, lays it up and in. That's just too easy.
Too strong.
There's no one on the floor that could defend that. Eric Thibodeau decided earlier in this game he's going to take this game over, and he's done that. He's got 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 22 points in the game. Dante Torres will check in for South Lafourche.
Hell of a game by Bordelon tonight.
A sub for Vandebilt. Number 11, Alex Castro will check in. Tuesday night in Berg we will be. South Lafourche will be taking on South Terrebonne. Boy-girl doubleheader. Thibodeau shoots it up. No. Rebound to Guidry. Nope. Taken away by Hawthorne. The first meeting between the Tarpon boys and South Terrebonne went to overtime. You were on a cruise for that one. Hell of a game. We're expecting a swift challenge from the Gators in their place. Hawthorne for three. No. Rebound off the top of the goal. Dolphins will take over.
Man, I'd love to take out Eric Thibodeau to save him. I'd also love to leave him in to try to get him done.
I was about to say, I ain't taking him out.
Vandebilt staying man-to-man. I know he's got at least 2 alley-oop plays that he could call.
Thibodeau on the right side. To Kale near midcourt. Isaac to Torres. Torres to Thibodeau. Now Kale closely guarded. Torres
trying to feed Guidry here.
Guidry backs down. He's fouled. They go to the line. So Michael Guidry, the crowd roaring as Michael will have an opportunity to shoot a 1-and-1. That's the 5th foul on Franklin.
And Franklin gets his 6th foul with a technical. Still not
and his
off.
7th foul.
Kenneth Franklin just got his 7th foul tonight.
Historic. On a night where we had a girls' game that felt like they had 500 fouls. In the boys' game, we have a young man get 7 fouls.
We're going to repeat that again for everyone listening at home. High school basketball, Kenneth Franklin just picked up his 7th foul.
Personal foul was his 5th. Then 2 technical fouls were 6 and 7. And you know what? If I'm Coach Brian Colley, this game's over. I'm letting Michael Guidry shoot all 6 of these jokers.
Yep. And then I'm calling an alley-oop play to Eric Thibodeau.
Student section ready to explode. Guidry shoots it up. And good.
Got it.
They roaring. Second shot. It's up and good. Oh, Coach, let him stay on the line. Yeah, absolutely. He's hot. 4 more shots. It's up. It's good.
This is awesome.
And you know, if this is the only district action he gets this season, he may average 6 points a game in district. He missed that one.
He's got 2 more.
Yep.
Don't forget, Kenneth Franklin picked up his 7th foul.
It's up. It's good. He's made 4 of the 5. Our score now 61-35. The second shot is up and good. How about that? That, folks, is why high school basketball is awesome. Michael Guidry has made 5 of 6 at the line. The Dolphins lead 62-35. And that kid is going to remember that for the rest of his life. He's going to be 50 years old at the alumni softball tournament, sitting under a tree, talking about the time he shot 6 free throws in a row against Vandebilt.
Yes, indeed.
Dolphins got to get an inbounder here. The official puts the ball down. Adams throws it to Guidry in the corner. Guidry gets it to Thibodeau.
Man, they were trying to run a double screen for Guidry to get a 3 in the corner.
Colley with a mid-range. Dolphins are up nearly 30. This was a game that was tied at halftime. Calhoun shoots it up and good. When it rains, it pours when you're a bad basketball team. Vandebilt has just completely been picked apart in the second half. Kale.
Doubling Kale.
To Guidry. Guidry back to Isaac. 33 seconds to Guidry.
Everybody wants Guidry to shoot.
He's near midcourt, though, fellas. Isaac
trying to set something up for him.
Back to the right side.
Got to find him, Isaac. Got to find him.
To Guidry now, he's a little closer. He's in a shot that can pull it out.
That was it. That was it.
To Guidry in the corner for a 3. In and out. Place would have come unglued if that shot had gone in. That'll be the end of the ball game with our final score. South Lafourche 64, Vandebilt 37. The Tarpons get a big win over the Terriers. We can't wait to talk to Coach Kale after South Lafourche takes care of business. South Lafourche